Welcome everyone, one and all. By starting momentarily, we mean right around now. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to DAW. We're here for Amplify at the Tune Music Lounge.
That is right.
Absolutely. We're just getting warmed up here. So, good to see you, Serenity. How you doing this fine evening?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm toast-tacular. All right.
That's great to hear.
Oh yeah. We're here for a night of action, suspense, drama, and then more action, because the action's what it's all about. Oh. So, for everyone who's joining us tonight, DAW explicitly takes place in an alternate timeline from standard Second Life Pro Wrestling. And unlike many wrestling events, DAW mixes are the best 2 falls out of 3. So, you may see some tactics like you've never seen before. In order to minimize lag for the best show possible, DAW asks that you remove any extra HUDs and scripted objects. We'd like the show to run smoothly for you to enjoy all the carnage. Oh. But yeah. I suggest you all have your media enabled. If the media gives you any trouble, we know there's a glitch in the system. Feel free to turn off and turn on the media again. Like most pieces of technology, that usually gets it working. All right. Well. All right. I'd also like to remind everybody present. President? Uh-oh. Speaking of a glitch in the system. For the protection of you and the DAW performers, please remain outside the barricades at all times. Please, bring your friends, teleport them in, but not next to the barricades. We don't want a glitch put somebody in harm's way now. We got a big card coming up tonight. How we, Serenity, you want to run the fine folks on through?
You go ahead and do the honors on that one.
All right. Well, I know tonight, first up, we have Azame versus the Pharaoh. That should be a wild...
A wild one indeed. It's going to be quite the wild one.
Azame might be one of our newest members, but she seems like a fierce competitor. But she's up against the Pharaoh's boisterous, loud, and well, antics. Antics. I think antics is the word.
I believe it is.
After that, we have Nagendra versus Lilith. That should be an exciting one.
That should definitely be an exciting one.
Nagendra coming from Neo Calcutta, and she's quite a fierce one. She seems like she's searching for something, but and it's kind of cold. But I don't want to judge a snake by its.
Oh, you mean Lilith or the
No,
other?
I meant Nagendra and Lilith. Ooh.
Oh, Nagendra, the one that has the snake tail. It's a hybrid. Yes.
No, Lilith earns her bad to the bun moniker in spades every time she hits the ring.
Oh my.
That should be a ferocious one.
She is pretty ferocious. Lilith can be. The only ferocious bunny I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're thinking, it's like when people say ferocious bunny, I'm thinking, oh, you mean Lilith?
Certainly the fiercest I've ever seen.
Bad to the bun and also bad to the core. Or if you're into the song, bad to the bone.
I would venture to guess that all of the innards are bad. Up after that, we're gonna have BDO
All
versus
bad in a
Beta.
good way, of course.
Oh yeah. Yeah. After that, we have BDO and Beta. Two, not just some of our larger competitors, but BDO. He towers over most of the roster.
Wow.
He's hailing from the forests of Alaska, is positively massive, and he's going to be taking on a learning-capable android. Well, I know who I'm rooting for. And then for our...
I really don't vote. I don't really take guesses on who wins this one. I just go with the flow of things.
Nothing wrong with that. I just admit that I might have a few biases. And then for our main event, as if that weren't enough, we have Yasina and P074 Revision 1.5, or Polaris.
Ah, yes, Polaris, I believe she was like some sort of robotic? Or cyberganic, I can't remember which.
According to the data that I downloaded before the show, she is an android. With a very nice
yeah,
genetic-
that's right, android. I knew she was some sort of robotic type.
Well, we'll see how she can compete against the lucha lemur Yasina. She's got some wild tactics. Is fast and, well, doesn't hold back.
Better make sure her nuts and bolts are tightened. Otherwise, they might fall off.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure that backstage Robbie is double checking all of that right now. If there are bolts to be tightened, I haven't looked at a schematic. I'm going to assume that there are bolts that need tightening. Right. Well, we're going to be rolling out the show here in just a few moments. What? According to my internal clock, about 35 seconds. So everybody, get ready to get loud.
To get loud and have a blast.
Well, I know I'm
And
excited.
that's the spirit.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. So I'm sure once the wrestlers take the ring here, I won't be able to contain it myself.
Oh, you're quite something if you have ears. I didn't know toasters had ears. But then again, you never know things.
There's a call to every
everybody, one and all, to DAW Amplify. Tonight, I am Toastifer Crustworthy, the host with the most toast.
And I'm Serenity Black Rose, the one and only lovely kitty. Well, tonight, that is.
That's right. And we're here to introduce you to tonight's Amplify. We're joined by the wonderful Savannah on ring duties, and we are ready to get the night started with our first match of the evening.
That is not my name. Spell it like I showed you. That's better.
Coming first to the ring, from Hearts Unknown, at a height of tall enough to ride a roller coaster, and a weight of light enough to ride a roller coaster. Making his way to the ring is the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh.
At first, I originally thought he was from Egypt, but then someone once told me he doesn't know about. He was not originally from there. So my guess, he just likes to dress in the style.
Must be. Well, I can say with confidence there is no other wrestler quite like him.
No, there's not. But then again, looks can be deceiving.
I'm not entirely certain what could be hiding behind that mask, but
Who knows?
and his opponent, hailing from the waters of Lake Biwa, standing at a height of 5'7" and a weight of 165 pounds. Auzame! All right.
Indeed.
Well, our ref declares both of them clean. And he's checking to see if they're ready to get things started.
Making sure that every one of them, both are ready.
Well, fair's fair there, Fyro.
Yep.
All right.
And
they're off.
Here we go.
Azume opening up with a respectful bow. And Fyro with a far less respectful cackle. Azume looks like she's sizing him up after that. Oh!
Oh! Just pretty much shoving it down.
That's right, diving right just to shove her the moment she gets in that head tilt. No!
Oh.
Well, she's not having any of it, getting right back up into that lariat. Well, Azume not wasting a second. Pulling him off the ground and slinging him back into the corner. Diving in for an impact, but no, Fyro just slips right out of the way. Ooh. And now he's capitalizing on it with those big chops. Down with a hard boot to the middle. Setting her up for a big lift. Dragging her back away from the ropes to make some room, and...
Oh!
What? Azume having none of it. Pounds her way out of it. Turns it around and now into a DDT to follow up. I wonder, is there anything to rattle around in that head of Fyro's?
Yeah. I know they say that not to mess with a pharaoh because of the fear of the wrath of one, but I don't know if he actually has a wrath to fear. At least not yet, anyways. Who knows? He might have a pharaoh's wrath in him. Oh my goodness.
Azume going in for that camel clutch. Looking to make the Fyro humble just a little bit after all of that cackling and bragging.
Well, that's one way to get the king side of your back, but that looks way too painful.
Oh, absolutely, just wrenching him back. Is he going to try to break free, or is he going to go with the wisdom, perhaps, of taking the first point loss?
He's definitely not made of taffy. At least I don't know how flexible he is.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Not sure how flexible, but he's got some power and some endurance there as he manages to get his legs under him and lift up out of that hold.
Pretty much laughing it off.
That's right. He's coming flying back off the ropes. It just drops down for a straightforward fist drop to keep Azume on the ground. Well.
Oh! Pretty much and tossing her into the ropes.
And again? And
again!
I'm not sure about this tactic, but she ducks it that time.
Pinball tactic, maybe? I don't know either.
Ooh. And a bulldog after slipping free from what looked like was going to be a fourth rope shoot attempt. Just slinging her back over and over. Just Irish whipping her. I don't know what the Pharaoh was trying to accomplish, but it didn't work.
I don't know either.
It's clear you have a death wish.
Azume's going up high. Up to the top rope and off.
Ooh.
That's a huge splash. Going for that pin. And 1, 2, 3 gets that 3 count for the first point of the match. Oh, that was huge. Well, Fyro looking like he's trying to shake it off. He's frustrated, just... Maybe, just maybe. Another tactic should be tried.
Prepare yourself.
Well, with the count, or with the score at 1-0, Azume going in with the advantage as they go into the second part of this match.
Oh.
Diving right into grapple. Azume too good for the arm lock and turn it around on Fyro to flip him over. That
She
said
pretty much
judo
did a
style.
backflip to escape that one. Oh, and a leg kick to boot.
right you are, the boot to the boot to the boot.
Or in this case, her foot pretty much onto his chest area.
She's coming flying
Oh.
back and go. Forget the boot. How about that massive leg drop to follow it up?
Oh my. Bye. Oh,
Even
right into the
Fyro
corner
looking-
with him.
He's looking like he's been rocked by that offense. Azume not hesitating to capitalize and climb up and, oh, just pounded him into that corner.
He seems to be really taking one hell of a beating.
I'm not sure if that headgear provides any kind of protection or if there's anything underneath to protect, but well, that offense is working as the Fyro just slumps down after just can't stay up, and oh, Azume going in for a choke to boot. Ref moving in to break him up. Fyro needs those ropes to pull himself back up to his feet after all of that. And Azume stalking back, getting ready.
Prepare to do it.
Nothing stops the Fyro from talking trash, and he manages to dive under that clothesline and go for the Russian leg sweep. Well, turning things around on Azume. Let's see if he can capitalize off the top rope now. Doing that swan dive, look at headbutt down and just slams into Azume. You think he's really turning it around here?
She didn't even have time to dodge that.
Giving her quick thinking, too. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Fyro's got her slams her down with that forearm to pick her back up again and go for another toss. Hopefully not several in a row this time.
Punch.
This is definitely one frustrated Pharaoh.
After a flurry of punches, he just follows it up with a jawbreaker. I'd say much more effective than a whip over and over again. Now he's coming
Indeed.
back off the ropes and flips over to a rolling bridge. 1, 2,
Oh.
3. Oh! Fyro taking the second point of this match.
Pyro really doing something here. So far it's 1-1 now. With a tied match.
That's right. Anything could happen, and I think for the first time in history, something might happen in the Fyro's favor.
I'm pretty sure the crowd's on their paws on this one, on the tips of their paws.
They're both taking every moment they can, but the ref's calling to see if they're ready for round 3 here. All right.
And away
Final
we go
point.
for the third round.
And
Oh!
Azumi not missing a beat. Just dives in and pounds him, bowling him over.
Azumi seems really mad.
Well, after that, I can't blame her for a second.
She's mad and she's pretty much beating down the Pharaoh.
Put me
Well,
down,
that's
you
what we
blithering
came here to
idiot,
see.
also help me.
Hoisted slams him down onto the mat. Azumi is not taking it lightly.
Nor is she sitting down, taking this while sitting down.
Coming back to that choke, just grinding in there under the mask. And follows it with a stomp when the ref calls her out on it.
She's a ruthless shark.
No doubt about it. It comes in with that, that rolling drop off the ropes. Just ruthless acrobatic and is looking to put the punishment on the Fyro here.
Showing no mercy.
Well, I can imagine the frustration both with losing that last point and, well, dealing with the Fyro. Healing him back off the mat for some more punishment. The Fyro, hard to tell what or if he's thinking right now.
Nor can you read his expression since he's wearing a mask.
He's getting
who
slung
knows?
back off the ropes. Eye scanners can't tell either.
Must be a lead-plated mask.
Oh. Ricochet
Oh.
off the ropes, down on the mat and into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Well, that big slam was enough to finish it off. Pinning for that last point. Your winner, 2-1, Azumi.
Taking it home for the win.
One of the newest members of the roster, you wouldn't know it by that performance.
Both wrestlers doing spectacular as always.
Absolutely. Right. Well, I'm ready for some more action after all of that. To think that's just our first of the evening. Well, I'm ready. I'm excited for a whole lot more. We've got two of our more seasoned pros coming up next here.
With many more excitements to come. No less.
Well, I can't wait to see it here. Especially on such a lovely day in this, I would guess, about 35% outdoor arena.
I guess that's pretty much like a outdoor indoor thing, but I definitely love this place. Spectacular scenery, atmosphere. Also bad to the bun as well.
Sounds like she's got some fans. Somebody so ruthless and, well, just downright mean.
Bet she does. I mean, who does not love Wonder Woman? Am I right? Even her fans are going nuts over her. So they pretty much agree on that. Not much. Well loved and respected. I know I do. And I'll definitely say this. Us cats are good friends with bunnies like her. Bunnies are a kitty's best friend. Especially me.
Her opponent for the evening, making her way to the ring from Neo Calcutta, standing at a height of 5'7" and the weight 190 pounds. The Bangra Biker, Nagendra.
One of our two mean ladies. One who does anything to win, and the other one just brutal. When angry.
Well, brutal perhaps, it's giving them a massive size advantage in this fight.
Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, Lilith will do anything to try and get an edge on the win.
Nagendra's
Small
a
bunny,
savvy-
but very tricky. Or, well, sneaky. Sneaky bunny.
Our ref declares him clean and is ready to start this right meow.
Indeed. And things are just, pardon the expression, toasty. Getting toasty.
They didn't waste too much time with that warm-up. They circle around right to the middle to get right into a grapple. I don't know if that's the best spot for Lilith to start in, and
Oh.
Nagendra showing off that technical prowess right out of the gate.
Oh my goodness. Lilith seems to be having a little bit of a trouble there.
She's having trouble. Nagendra gets that headlock on, takes her down, and while she's slippery now... Well,
not good.
when she starts to split free, there's that brutality right there.
Like I said before, Nagendra is brutal.
Brutal and throwing her weight around, just hurling Lilith back at the ropes and taking her down to pound her into the mat. Well,
This bunny could take a real beating, I'll say. Oh!
well, I hope so after a big drop like that from somebody nearly twice her size. Oh. Well, looks like you were right about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like I said, Lilith is a sneaky one.
Sneaks in those punches and flips up into a kick, just bowling Nagendra over after that kick across the, clear across the face. And now, oh no! Tries to psych her out, just stomps. Oh.
Yeah.
All those kind of tactics, you weren't kidding. She is fierce as her reputation demands here.
Yeah, both Lilith and Nagendra both have a reputation.
Yeah.
In their own rights.
Yeah, but Nagendra just playing it clean here. Lilith. Ooh.
Being a sneaky bunny as always.
And ready with just throwing all the weight she can into that hard knee. Nagendra, look at her, she's feeling that. And Lilith bouncing her way up to the top ropes. Ooh! And a flying drop kick, putting those legs to work. Well, doing what rabbits are best known for, leaping high and, well, kicking hard.
Indeed. They're well known for their jumps and able to jump high. It's all in the hind legs, folks.
Yeah, looks like she's looking to do it again as Nagendra wobbles to her feet after that. Lilith practically taunting her.
Pretty much. If I was Nagendra in this case, I'd be watching out for Lilith's feet. Those things are powerful feet indeed.
Hopefully she's not seeing stars. No!
Oh, no!
No, she was ready for it and gives Lilith a kick of her own, just catching her out of the air. And now just hurls Lilith to the corner, giving her nowhere to move to.
Oh!
Slams her with that shoulder thrust, now just pounding her. Well, that's one way to do it. Now just throws her back out. Really showing what that power advantage has to offer. But Nagendra not slowing her own right, coming back for the splash. One. And only a 1 count.
Lilith ain't going down that easy.
No,
Oh, by the sounds of it, that really hurt. By the way, she's moaning out there. That literally left a mark.
I wouldn't want to feel that in the morning. And there, Lilith trying to push back and comes in with a quick drop kick.
Using her powerful feet as a bunny to get the upper edge.
She had to wind up real good to bring it in Nagendra, and now, And we're back onto the chokes again, just grinding it in there. Well, not afraid to play dirty, Lilith. Taking any advantage she can, even as the ref's calling to break it up. She's pushing her luck. It follows it with a stomp, taking every bit of that count. Must be confident after that, taking a moment to showboat to the crowd. I wouldn't be counting chickens this early, though.
Yep. I never once expected Lilith to, you know, do a clean match. She loves to fight dirty when necessary.
When she waited too long, Nagendra comes up to slam her across in that backbreaker, and now picking her back up. Once again, pounding that core. Ooh. And back down with the DDT and going for that pinfall. Oh, one. And Lilith, not enough. Well, Lilith is one tough competitor for sure, just managing to break out, but no. Nagendra keeping the pressure on with an elbow drop.
Someone must have put something in her carrots to make her one tough bunny. It must be some sort of super carrots.
They must be. I might not deal in vegetables very often, but whatever it is, it must be working. And Lilith rolls out of the way, not taking another elbow like that.
Oh!
Catching Nagendra with another one of those kicks. Could be setting her up for something brutal. And must be. She's going for the corner.
Tossing her into the corner. It looks like Lilith's about ready to give her a beat down in the corner. Or a kiss. Multiple stomp.
Stomps, kicks, beatdowns come in so many shapes and sizes, but this one, just pounding against her flat. Now Lilith dragging her from the corner after all of that. Oh.
Pretty much telling her, nope, you're getting there. I'm going to bring you out to the center. Finish you off, yeah.
She must be hurting, and now Lilith flipping over for a showy pin. 1 and 2. Oh, just barely 2.
Lilith is really wanting to win this one.
You know, she's showing the tenacity, but it's still not enough to take down Nagendra.
Pretty much. Yeah, Nagendra looks like as if she's becoming Lilith's play toy.
I wouldn't count her out yet.
But getting up, but she's not finished yet, though.
She's getting up and but wasn't ready for that. For just another flying bun clear off the corner.
Well, she's very aerodynamic.
Well, gravity, when you need gravity as your friend.
And it looks as if Nagendra's getting frustrated with all these leaps.
But no, Lilith goes high, flips over for another pin. 1, 2. Only 2 again.
With a sunset flip, no less.
That one was pretty incredible. Acrobatic move. Again,
she's still trying now.
She's flying back in, just ready to keep that pressure on, but using that to just roll under Nagendra with that quick toss. Nagendra coming back. Tossing Nagendra in another one of those, but no.
Yep.
Nagendra's ready for it, coming back to Lilith. The tenacity they're showing, it's an incredible sight to see.
Oh!
No toss this time, just pounding away at Nikendra now. Getting some revenge for those blows earlier.
Oh, I heard that hard kick and pretty much felt it.
Square to the jaw, just sending Nikendra just now hanging on to the ropes and oh!
Oh!
Clear on over them. Incredible.
And Nikendra's out of there. Over the ropes.
That had to hurt, but she's not the only one. Oh, Lilith just flying over the ropes to take her back down. Oh, and there's not much padding out there. That had to hurt.
I've heard of stage diving, but ring diving, that's the first.
Well, down here at the Music Lounge, anything can happen. Oh, Nikendra wobbling back to her feet after that. Oh, but she's getting up and climbing back into the ring.
Oh! Lilith's like,
ready
nope.
for it.
Lilith's like,
Not
nope,
having
you're not getting back in the ring until I say so.
It's another drop kick to take her back off the apron.
She's like getting back up, and Lilith's just like, nope. Not today.
And that's good enough for the 10 count and the first point of this match.
And it looks like Nikendra is holding her head. That must have made contact with her head. Her Lilith's foot must.
Between all of those kicks and also just flying out of the ring off the apron multiple times.
She must be seeing that's Nikendra must be seeing stars. I love cobra snakes don't see stars.
We talked about tactics, and we're seeing it in action here. Lilith finding a way when she couldn't take Nikendra down for the pin. That's the kind of action we love to see.
Yeah. Nikendra looks, with the way Nikendra's looking, she looks pretty winded, like she's losing all that juice. Lilith's still going strong. Oh! And like I said, there's that foot that Lilith loves to use. It's a bunny tactic. It's a powerful part of your body. The feet.
Well, Nikendra bringing an elbow to it, maybe trying to slow her down and hoisting her up for a power bomb, it looks like. But no. Lilith's
trying to punch free. Oh!
Well, usually Nikendra would be the one looking for a target, but Lilith just seems to be targeting Nikendra's face with all of this. Oh.
As my bunny friend once told me, sly bunny. Ow!
Nikendra not too happy, but happy to
He is pissed.
Pounding her, slamming her down with that hard slam and just continuing the beat down onto the mat.
Ouch!
Leveraging that raw power. Oh, you can hear it. She's putting it all into that. Not giving this bunny an inch.
Oh my goodness. Pretty much forearming her constantly. Picking her up and clubbing her down.
Ooh, and a double underhook backbreaker to follow up all of the pounding. Ooh. That's...
Lilith is in the mercy of her.
She's in a lot of trouble now. Nikendra's now hurling her over down at the ropes and getting ready to come back, just throwing her back to the mat.
Pretty much Irish whipping her, and then she tries to come back. Probably meant to do a clothesline of some kind, but didn't get a chance to even pull it off.
Yeah. Usually Nikendra's got that tactical prowess on display, but she's leveraging all the power she's got now.
Oh my goodness.
Lilith with a sneaky pin, though, slipping under her arm. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Whoa!
Those tactics really paying off with that slippery pin. I can't believe it. Well, here is your winner at a count of 2-0. Lilith.
The mean bad to the bun bunny. Does it again. And by the sound of those cheers, I don't even have to ask people if they're having a good time tonight. My goodness, I can hear everyone. From all over the place in here.
Absolutely incredible. Well, then that...
Indeed, I am having a good night as well. I'm having a wonderful time.
I'm loving to see this absolute display of athleticism and tenacity and just power and sneaky tactics. Oh, it's all the excitement I had hoped for.
With more to come for your toaster eyes to see.
So, my circuits are fired up, but, well, I think it's time for a word from our sponsors, don't you? Well,
Yeah. Oh.
by all means.
Oh. Let's see here. Aha! If I can find the thing. Actually, instead of that, I'll let you do the honors on that one.
Why, I'm happy to thank the folks who make this all possible. I'll start by thanking Area City. Area City's the furry place to be in Second Life, featuring a beautiful Italian-inspired sim and a litany of events, fun shops, cool people to talk to, and a cozy place to call your own. Area City is home to the Llama Lounge, and now the home base of DAW. Be sure to drop in and hang out today. And don't miss our next show there. You'll see it in the announcements. It's a great place. Great. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not bring up Tune Music Lounge, the fine folks responsible for hosting us today. Tune Music Lounge is one of the premier furry lounges in SL with awesome DJs, hot nights, and cool music. They feature a litany of activities on top of these DAW shows. If you're feeling like you want to have some fun and play some cool games, feel like a kid again by checking out the Replay Arcade on the other side of the club or show your skills at the Tune Bowling Lanes? Well, stay here after the show. We're going to be down at the bowling lanes for our meet and greet right afterwards. Tune in, turn on, and rock out. Thank you for hosting us tonight, Tune Music Lounge.
And a personal thank you from me to pretty much the wonderful owner of this place to have us here to do these wonderful wrestling events.
Absolutely.
It is a wonderful blast and an honor to be here.
Right you are. We're also brought to you by Furry Acres. Hey furs, looking for some land to rent? Check out the lots to rent in Furry Acres and find the home to hang out and have fun with your friends. Economical prices, and it's a place by furs for furs. For more info on what's available, talk to DJ Woofy or Amber after the show. Well, I don't know how they feel about electronics, but that's okay. Finally, of course, DAW. DAW is boldly going places it's never gone before, and you, yes you, could be a part of that. Do you have what it takes to get loud? DAW is now hiring. We're looking for comms, for wrestlers, for everything. Contact DJV or submit an application form to get started on your path to rise above.
Indeed. We're we're always looking to see new folks in the team.
I'd love to meet you.
Oh, we both would.
Absolutely. So many people make such an awesome show possible. All right.
It's not just us team members that make the events more, make these events possible. It's you fans out there that do this as well. You pretty much make DAW for what it is.
That's right. We love to have you all here, and I'll say, I'm having a great time. Is everybody out there having a great time tonight?
They must be really excited. Oh, there it goes. There they go. Takes them a while.
All right, we don't have to wait longer. Now, Turbo Mod Industries in North Carolina. Standing at a height of 5'8" and weighing 175 pounds. Data.
Beta is really hard to, when it comes to fights, she's really hard to kind of think of what she's thinking, you know? You never know what things she might pull off or come up with.
Well, I'm certainly excited to find out, but, well, on to her opponent.
If I had to guess, I'd say you and Bet are pretty much related. You both. Then again, I don't think a toaster is considered robotic. More like kitchen appliance. But then again, actually, you're more robotic than appliance. And more.
Semantic leadership making his way to the ring.
Yep.
From Forest Nova, Alaska. Standing at a height of 4 hours. A weight of 277 pounds. It's Big Daddy Outback BDO.
And he's one big fella. For a deer, no less.
I think he's big regardless.
Well, he surely definitely works out. I mean, look at those muscles.
What a mountain for him to run. I gotta say. I don't think we have any friends quite
Oh, you never know. If I had to guess, I'd say all of the furry ladies. Either that or want to date them. I'm just kidding.
a massive competitor, but also a favorite. So
I think I'm not sure if I don't remember exactly how he fights in the ring.
well, I can take a guess, and we won't be waiting long to find out.
Indeed. I'm anxious to see who pulls this one off for the win. Absolutely.
Well, with that bell, they're getting started. They make their way to the center of the ring, and no, BDO with a handshake to get things started. Hey, sportsmanlike conduct, but Beta not hesitating to, well, come swinging in at this massive competitor.
Both of them are quite tall, it would seem. Almost.
Oh, but BDO just has that raw size, and Beta coming in and just can't bowl him over. Practically bounces off this massive, massive competitor.
Makes you wonder if he does feel pain at all.
Well, he might, but Beta, on the other hand, well, that's an open question. It looks like Beta's feeling those blows. Just rocking that robotic frame.
Oh, there goes the nuts and bolts, then.
Oh, I do hope they were tightened up, because now getting slung across the ring. Ooh.
Oh!
And meets a big boot to take it back down to the mat. Ooh. Well. Something's getting shaken loose for sure with a blow like that, and I didn't expect a machine to just get tossed around quite like that.
And the interesting part is he's barely having to do much. He just uses his pretty much barely moves the muscle, and she's pretty much knocking her down easily.
Looks
oh,
like
now
all
he's
that size is just for show. It just pulls Beta into a headlock and takes her down to the mat.
I guess BDO was definitely buying his time. He's really getting into the groove of things.
Levering all of that, just that mass, that power. Just taking control of the match. No, Beta not just giving up though. Manages to pull out and comes in for a headbutt. Square between the antlers, but that. Speaking of feeling pain, I don't know if that was the best move.
I wouldn't know either. Jeez.
Oh. Well, Beta does manage to get underneath and throw BDO to the mat with that earth-shaking toss. Now trying to capitalize.
Shaking up the ring. Shaking up the ring, no less.
Comes back with a senton, trying to capitalize while they can. Hoisting BDO back up. I hope Beta doesn't regret that.
Depending on what her what she has planned.
Hopefully she can capitalize. This is a tough one. Oh, but well, tough to lift, but BDO gets underneath it and tosses her just right on over. Well, Beta's outmatched in that raw power, but I think it's incredible to see. Just hoisted and tossed with another scoop slam. I'd say Beta's feeling it right meow. Now just getting dragged back by BDO. Man, that big guy, I suppose there's not many competitors that he couldn't just toss around the ring. And tosses Beta out, just slinging him off the ropes. I don't know how Beta's gonna recover. Oh, just another clothesline. like hitting a brick wall.
Indeed, that is.
Leaning that weight on down for a pin 1, and, well, Beta's not giving up easy.
Oh.
It's a whole lot to go in for that kick out, too. Well. BDO not looking fussed, looking to just pick Beta back up, but oh, gets a drop kick for the trouble.
Oh!
Enough to knock the big guy down. Beta's finding some footing. Actually managing to do some damage and take BDO back down to the mat. Go electronics. Well, I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed at the fight that's coming back here. Beta getting ready to follow up with all of that. Actually throwing BDO at the ropes, but he's coming back like a freight train, and oh, tosses down and goes for an arm bar. We're seeing some smart tactics, but his tactics aren't enough to keep the big guy down. Beta going in, wrenching out, just targeting the arms, looking for some kind of leverage. And into the chicken wing. I think that's a wise strategy to try to go and just try to do some damage. BDO just with the other arm clocked Beta. Ooh, that savage punch. One arm might be hurting, but the other was ready to just rock Beta with that one. Oh. Well, I hope that doesn't cause any glitches, but BDO hoisted Beta back up, just ready for more. Ooh. And going in, leaning in, executing a bear hug. I can hear the creaking from over here. That can't be pleasant. Just hucks Beta over in a suplex to follow that up. Incredible. Just the sort of power on display here. It's a tough one. This is a tough mountain to climb, and but, well, there's a mountain coming down for a splash. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh!
Good enough for the first point. Well, Beta looks programmed to feel that one. All of that, after that flattening drop, Beta getting ready and getting calibrated over there in the corner.
Ah.
I hope those calibrations work, because it's going to take a lot to not only go for that first pin, but manage for 2. All right, the ref signaling to get started.
Yeah.
Both competitors coming back to the ring. And taking a moment to size each other up.
Well,
Video got a steady glare there, looking ready for whatever Beta's been cooking up here. Hopefully Beta's got some good solid, got some tricks here.
oh. And for the lockup.
Well, lock up right into a rain of blows. Beta just going for the head and slinging BDO over into the corner after getting him off balance a little bit. Using every bit of that momentum for a splash into the corner. Yeah!
Woo!
That's the kind of momentum it's going to take to take down a mountain like this. And Monkey flips BDO back out of that corner.
Coffee tabling him into the center.
Toss a big guy like that. It takes a lot, but Beta now looking to get some gravity assistance from the top rope. And a big splash.
Ooh, in with a flying splash. And down he goes.
Manages to hoist him up for a big suplex, too.
No, Beta's definitely not done with him. She's just getting started.
Finding that footing for sure. Throwing a big guy like that, I gotta say, now we're seeing it. Now we're getting into some action.
It's as if she was, literally buying her time.
But it's not enough to keep BDO on the ropes. As he's getting picked back up, goes for that big draw breaker, or visor breaker, or.
I wouldn't know either for that one. Probably more like electronic jawbreaker. Then again, her mouth and eyes are pretty much LED lights.
Well, whatever it is, Beta was rocked by that one and thrown back into the corner, getting splashed now by the massive wall that is BDO. And BDO going for a suplex out of that corner now, too. Ooh. Not letting Beta off easy, that's for sure.
Nope.
Well, hopefully Beta can get it back together. It didn't have anything else knocked loose after that fall.
Excuse me. Nope.
Hope those circuits are in line, because it's going to take a lot here.
And it is going to take a lot to pretty much get a big guy like him down. Maybe.
BDO looking to pick up Beta for some more punishment.
And the question is
but
now,
he's keeping that pressure on.
And the question is now is what Beta has planned next.
I hope something. It's going to take a lot. Oh, well. No, just getting leveled back to the mat by BDO. A guy like that, it takes a lot. And but Beta has a sneaky pin for a 1, 2, but 2, only 2. 1, 2. No, still only 2. Try 1, 2. No, only 2 again. Trying to lever into position around those antlers. 1, 2. Still only 2.
She keeps trying to pin him constantly. Nothing seems to work.
Caught on the anchors from getting kicked out there, but couldn't keep him down.
Yeah, you definitely want to watch those antlers and hooves. Hooves are just as deadly as rabbit feet, or if not more deadly.
Well, the ref putting in some overtime, having to count that one over and over. Beta looking to do something with that leg to try to follow up, and slams don't work. Go for the limbs. I think that's a sound strategy.
By the sounds of it, our ref was saying, I think it was our ref there was saying his arm was getting tired from all those counting.
Well, I don't think many refs are used to slapping the mat 8 times like that. Not that quick, but Beta looking to do some damage to that leg. Maybe keep BDO off of his feet, or at least a little less steady.
Whoa!
BDO starts to get up, gets dropped back, and down into another suplex. Oh, up and over. Now,
Unless I saw things, it looked like Beta just picked BDO right up. That's one strong. She's one strong robotic thing.
those
or
those
whatever.
servo motors must have found some leverage underneath, because it's an impressive display. And now, chucking BDO at the ropes, looking to do a follow-up here. With a freight train of that size coming your way. Ooh. No, BDO just barrels in for a shoulder block. And
That's like getting hit with a freight train. Or a
right you
tank.
are.
I'm going to
Truck
come
and
out
tank.
bluntly on this one. If I had to say anything, for a deer, he's definitely like a tank.
You'd think the metal competitor would resemble a tank a little bit more, but no. No, that's not the case at all.
Like I said, he's one big guy. He's like a tank.
That tank not looking to let Beta have any time, and lifting clear up overhead. With the
Oh
gorilla
my!
pose.
Oh my goodness! Showing off his brute strength as he picks Beta up. And oh my
Just
goodness!
hurl
In with a gorilla
Hurl
press
Beta
slam.
back to the mat. Ooh,
Ooh, his right. Whew.
how high was that drop? I wasn't calculating it.
I want to say it was 5 feet off the ground. That's my guess.
5 feet and then some, with Beta being over the 7-foot deer's antlers. That's a lot.
At least Beta didn't land on his antlers. They look pretty pointy. That would definitely hurt. Worse than a cactus. Well,
Now, BDO follows it up with a series of just powerful chops.
and it looks as
barrels.
if she's. I can't quite see Beta, but I see her tail. I think she's grabbing something.
Definitely got slung over the ropes, probably just grabbing the canvas for some support to get back up and climb back in.
Oh, I wasn't sure if she was bent over or.
Let's keep playing? Well, I don't know what BDO meant by playing.
What the?
That's a strange thing to say. Is BDO suggesting that he's been going easy this whole time?
I have no idea.
Well, I sure hope not.
What on
Beta
earth?
trying some chops. Going in for another solid punch.
Oh,
I don't know, Beta doesn't seem to think it's playtime.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but I can't quite see Beta. They became invisible to me.
Well, I can see on the scanners and going for that pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sneaky roll up.
Oh my
that was
goodness.
enough. Yeah, Beta's got some tactics for sure. Managed to find just the right spot.
Thank goodness my cat eyes are able to see exactly what they're doing. Even though they're not physically visible.
Beta
But with-
giggling at that one, saying, "Gotcha?" Well, maybe playtime isn't over. Huh. Well, they're having a good time with it. I can't argue with that.
I don't know if she's just being as hard to get or just being a love dove on him. She's got my head. Beta's got my head spinning on this one.
Well, maybe that handshake was a little more than just a friendly gesture. They seem to be having a good time tonight. All right. Well, Beta indicating ready status.
Yep.
All right. The ref calling for that final point. Let's go. Everything's on the line now. Maybe they'll take it a little bit more seriously?
Yeah, I think they should be taking this a little more seriously here.
Well, that lockup looks serious. They're really digging in there.
I mean, yes, I understand that BDO is cute and all, but don't let that distract you. I mean, hello?
Well, looks like Beta got overpowered and pulled into a bear hug out of that grapple, but oh, busts out with an ear pop. All right. We've got those tactics going, and Beta coming back in, trying to get a little bit of payback after all of that, not wanting to repeat that suplex, but oh, gets the suplex anyway on the rebound. I'm not sure what game they're playing right meow, but that was a powerful slam. Well, they're taking it up to the next level for sure. BDO lifting up, going for a follow-up with that. Setting up Beta now.
Oh boy.
Oh. Hopefully this one doesn't scramble. Oh!
Oh, pile driver.
Huge pile driver right. Oh, it looks like it scrambled Beta's circuits with that one for sure.
Scrambled. All that's left is the toast to go with it.
Well, I could have that ready in a jiffy, but right now I'm focused on watching as BDO goes to pick Beta back up and make sure that one sticks. Sends Beta off the ropes of Beta. Oh, goes in for a cheeky Hurricane Rana.
Spectacular Hurricane.
Incredible that.
Beta just pulling it off at the right moment.
Yeah. Flips down in for a backflip splash there.
Indeed.
Oh, BDO actually looking like he's feeling it now. And Beta hopping up, looking to get some gravity involved. Going high for a massive elbow drop off the top rope.
Ooh wee!
I don't care how big you are. That one's gonna hurt. And now Beta looking to go back to the legs and going for a figure 4 leg lock. That's one way to keep a big guy on the ground.
Oh my.
Oh, this one's looking like it hurts. BDO just grimacing as the ref goes in to check. Looks like it's locked in pretty tight too.
I'm starting to wonder if they're actually if both of those two are taking things seriously.
It's looking pretty serious here, and BDO struggling, just pulling them both out of center ring. And
well, then again, they're probably just smiling and giggling because they're having a good time in the ring.
I don't know. Beta looks like the fun was clearly one-sided on that one. No, but there's a clean rope break too.
No.
BDO looking a little shaky on getting up, and Beta looking to go for a big setup here.
Oh!
There's that massive slam too. Oh, incredible!
Incredible indeed.
Well, gravity worked last time, so beta's going up high again. So you're come off the ropes and another big splash for the pin. 1, 2, and oh no!
So close. Almost had him.
Pin, yeah. Well, Beta's finding the leverage and finding ways to get in. Looking for a way to close it out now. But no, trying to pick up BDO didn't work there. He's not down yet.
Oh.
Just tossing Beta on over and now hoisting her back up. Ooh. And down off the ropes into that massive slam. 1, 2, 3.
And there it is.
That's our second point. Well, with a score 2-1, your winner, BDO. Boy, that was an incredible slam off the ropes.
Unbelievable. I will say this much, Beta probably didn't take this, well, yeah. Beta didn't take the win, but she sure showed an impressive display out there.
Right you are.
So I say, good job to both of them out there. I'm not sure if BDO was asking me after the show to join him in the sauna or if he's talking about something else. Oh, brother.
Hey, that's all right. After that display of both some competitive sportsmanship, I'm not expecting that to repeat itself for our main event of the evening. Oh, are you ready? I'm psyched up. This one's gonna be a tricky one.
All right. This next, and I believe this next one is our main event for tonight.
That's right.
Or as some would say, the big daddy of them all.
No, I'm pretty sure BDO is still Big Daddy Outback, but this is the Big Daddy of the evening. So, all right.
And a shout out to our ref, who is pretty much staying right beside me, doing a spectacular job. Gotta give our refs some credit too. Anyways,
oh, honey, just tell me what you want me to. Oh, honey, kiss me up against the wall.
North Star Android model P07.
Don't make anything, just have it all. Yeah, I can't take it, so don't you fake it. I know your love's my destiny. Yeah, I can't take it, please demonstrate it, 'cause I'm going down in history.
this is pretty much I believe, the second fight I've seen her in. But
Well, I'm excited for
during
more
her,
android representation.
yes, during her last show that I've seen, she was spectacular. I can't wait to see what else she has. What can I say? Polaris is pretty and spectacular. Ah!
Making her way to the ring, her opponent. Standing at a height of 6'4". And her weight of 178 pounds. Yes, Cena.
The lovely red lemur of them all. Well, when you think of, like, wrestling beauty, you would probably say lovely. But, well, for her opponents, not so lovely when they get beat up by her.
Oh. I'm not expecting any giggles this time around as they get ready. Refs checked them out. With our competitors ready, they are off. And Polaris goes in for a quick, right into a sneaky roll up, but no, not good enough for more than one.
Oh my goodness, Polaris must have thought she could pull a fast one.
Hey, if you can get that point early, you're at an advantage all match.
I was pretty much like throwing a Hail Mary into it.
Well, Yasina goes into grapple and use that size.
And
Slings Polaris off the ropes and rebounds alongside, coming in.
whoa!
And now it's her turn to go after that facebuster into a pin. Man, size and acrobatics. But no, Polaris, not enough to take her down, especially not this early.
Especially with that spin that she pulled on her.
Absolutely incredible, but not
I
good
mean
enough
with
for
a hammerlock.
And then down into a headlock.
Oh!
But Polaris slips out and sends Yasina off the ropes. Yasina, comes in with that forearm. Just not having any of it. Absolutely amazing. And a flip down into it. Got a senton down now into the middle of the ring. Going for another pin. 1, 2. No, not even 2. Polaris getting the shoulder up. There's going to be no easy points this match. Yasina not looking too happy about it, but she's looking to go higher. Coming clear off the top ropes. Ooh! No. Polaris rolling out of the way and just narrowly avoiding. And coming back with a lariat of her own. Just as Yasina is getting up. Good ring awareness. Those must be some fine, top-notch scanners. And Polaris going back on the offense. Pulling Yasina in for going high and no! Yasina flipping back with that Rana after pounding Polaris in the face. No. Got the size, got the skills, and got the gutbuster and the elbow to follow it up. Now it's time to go high once again. Yesenia putting all into that agility and going for a backflip splash. Ooh. Incredible, going back for a pin. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that was good enough to keep her down for that first point, I gotta say. Going fast. See if it's paid off for Yesenia and getting that first point. Polaris looking to recalibrate and try something else this time. I think that's a wise choice.
Indeed.
Yesenia's got all the tricks so far.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. There we go.
I gotta say, I mean, for really bad wrestlers and all that, you know, like bad isn't like really good and deadly. They're both these female wrestlers out there in the ring are just both look really beautiful and lovely.
They
in their own way.
They certainly are, and they're impressive. But Polaris now putting the beat down on Yesenia, sending her into the ropes. Looks like she might have a counter to that speed as she goes, oh! Flat on the back with that spine buster. And now, ooh, pounding in after that, too. Well, it's a good counter for speed, but not good enough to keep it up. Yesenia with the reversal and giving her some blows of her own and a drop kick.
They never cease to amaze me.
Incredible resiliency, but going for a flip and a pin. Yesenia 1, 2. Ugh, not good enough to seal it there, though.
Polaris ain't gonna go out that easily.
Well, those acrobatics. Now, Polaris looks like she's adjusting, but it's not quite enough. At least not yet.
Her robotic parts are really, she must have had one hell of a tune-up. Oh, my goodness.
No. Well, going in, catching the kick and now chops. Oh!
Those are very powerful chops at best.
Putting those servos to work, you just...
Yeah.
And down with that lights out.
Incredible. Even though Yesenia's got a slight height advantage on Polaris.
2 and yeah, that pin was
it's
not
a
enough.
Slight one, but
it sure ain't nothing. Huh. Well, the beatdown plan. No, Yesenia's now turned to adjust her strategy. Looks like she caught all those punches and now a headbutt. Oh!
Oh my!
Just a round of headbutts. Oh!
He's just picking her up and headbutting her.
Absolutely devastating.
I hope that did not crack her skull.
Well, doesn't look too happy about it. I can't imagine that forehead is padded terribly much.
And if I recall, since she's a cyborganic bear, if I remember.
Well, Yesenia going to flip in and splash again. Oh, but no. Oh, Polaris was ready for another one of those, and Yesenia did not land happily on that one. Oh. Polaris not quite getting up yet. So Yesenia's gonna try to go higher.
It's not wise to piss off a bear.
No, not at all.
Especially when she's robotic like. Or
well, I guess when you don't have to move a
robotic.
lot, you can play Possum effectively because she was ready and rolled clear out of the way of that splash.
Well, I said half robotic because I'm not sure how much robotic, how much of her is robotic and what isn't. It's hard to guess where it ends and where it begins.
My understanding is a lifelike android, so simulating. Ooh, no.
So
no
she's an
simulation
android
off of
bear.
That one though. Just that flying press off the rope, spinning in there.
Yeah. For an android bear, she's really pulling out all the stops.
Well, she's got the moves, and she's following that up with a pin after that 1, 2, and 3. All right.
Oh, wow.
That evens the score.
1-1. She's got the moves, but they're not like Mick Jagger. More like wrestling style. She's got her own moves.
I don't think Mick Jagger would be putting up much of a fight in a ring like this. He's got some moves, but
No,
none of them
indeed
have
not.
been suplexes, according to my records.
No, indeed.
All right, well, both competitors stare at each other down as the ref checks if they're ready. All right, we're ready
Go
for the
again.
finale.
Whoa!
Ooh, you see it goes.
Yeah.
I believe they call that flippy, spinny kinds of moves.
Well, it's actually swinging Hurricane, but
There you go.
that's enough to even make Polaris dizzy. I don't know. Can androids get dizzy?
You can certainly have your gyroscope sent all out of whack with something like that. And it looks like it happened. You see it coming and just pounding Polaris' head after that.
Pretty much backing her into the ropes. Oh, my. Oh!
Not just into the ropes, but over the ropes.
Almost making her head hit our comms table.
I just about leapt off the table with her flying over here. I'm a little worried.
Dang.
Yasina's not done, though. No,
Oh,
she's coming
oh,
flying off.
Right into the table.
Massive press. Slamming Polaris right in front of us. The ref counting him out now. Polaris not getting right back up after that. Yasina, no, the punishment's
my.
not over.
This is some up close and personal.
No,
I
I'd
can
love
even-
to see it.
As close as they are, I'm pretty much feeling the blows. Owie.
Polaris rocked and slammed into the ground here. Just not getting up. Maybe Yasina's going to try to get her counted out. But, yeah, maybe not done yet.
I'll say this much. The way she fell, I almost had a face full of Polaris. The way Polaris flew right at me. Any closer, she would have wound up in my face.
Well,
Or at least her
looks like-
bottom would have.
Looks like Yasina's eager to get things back in the ring. Just hucks her back in. And just as Polaris is getting up, is already coming back with another flying splash off the ropes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fantastic athleticism. Synthetic or otherwise, that can't feel good.
The way Polaris flew out of that ring, you'd swear, but now she's aerodynamic.
Polaris looks like showing an error. Uh-oh.
That's not good. Whoa!
Off the ropes again. Yasina and not just off the rope, but off that top rope. Is going in for a pin. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh! I don't know what the error was, but you have scanners. Maybe you could figure it out.
Well, whatever it was enough to finish the match out with a score of 2-1 here. Yasina closing things out. That's right, your match winner, Yasina.
And congratulations to our lovely wrestlers for our final match. Oh yeah. I'm pretty much good friends with that lemur. She loves her fruit, but I don't quite remember what her favorite was.
That's a guess.
I was wondering why the last time I gave her a mango, she went, like, took it and pretty much was, like, all happy about it. She must really love mangoes.
All right. Well, thank you to the performers. Thank you, Jacob, our second half ref of the evening.
Indeed. And also a shout out to the venue we're at for having us once again. Thank you very much for having us. And I hope to actually come back here for more.
I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, for more wrestling here and other places that our team goes to.
No, we have a way of getting around. Which, speaking of, we here hope you have enjoyed this episode of DAW Amplify. Check us out every other Thursday at 6 a.m. SLP. But normally, I'd say we should connect with the show. You don't have to wait that long. We're getting around. We're going to be at second live Fantasy Con next week. One of the largest AEW shows ever.
That's right.
Great to see you.
And we hope to all see you there. I know I'll definitely be there. At the tables as always. And I'm also Bella, and I am yours truly, Bella Blacker. And we hope to see you at the Fandom Con, I believe.
Come on down to Fandom Con, visit the city, watch the show. We hope to see you there. Until then, everybody. Well, everybody, we're going to have the meet and greet over by the bowling alley, right? Meow.
I take it you must be part cat when you say
Did I
meow.